Good evening from the Lehigh Center here in Wellington. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Lindsay Heron, and joining us behind the cameras and in the truck are third-year students of Loyalist College's TV and New Media program. So thank you to everyone for joining us this evening. Well, the second team placed East Division, the Wellington Dukes, are up against the last place in the North Division, Aurora Tigers. This is round 3 between both of these teams.
Thanks, Lindsay. And yeah, some interesting numbers that Lindsay points out there. The Aurora Tigers going to miss the playoffs for the third time in the last 5 years, and it was just 2 years ago that the Dukes and Tigers battled 6 games in the OJHL Northeast Conference Finals. It's been a little bit of a fall from grace for one of the really premier, long-standing franchises in the OJHL.
Yeah, they've been a good team in this league for a long time, as you mentioned, being a premier franchise, and they've had some success in recent history, and this is just one of those down years for the team where maybe you get to have a couple of looks at some younger guys and see what your lineup can look like next year.
Now Noah Massey throws it forward. Glove down by Miller. 3-on-2 come the Dukes. Miller, Massey sends it across. They score! Frank Fatucci will tap it in. Wide open net back door. And a nice looking passing play for the Dukes opens the scoring just shy of the 10-minute mark. 9:45 the time, and Fatucci's 29.
Yeah, and it was just a play. Starts in the middle of the ice there on a 3-on-2, and then Dylan Massey with a beautiful cross-ice pass, and all Frank Fatucci had to do was deflect it into the open net. Just like that, 1-0 Dukes, and that's where we stand.
Fatucci out there again. Chipped off the boards, good keep in. That puck rolled along the blue line, and Noah Massey thought he kept it in. It wobbled a little bit, and hauled in here by Addison. He'll play it for Smith off to Breckles. He'll whip it up the left wing boards, and that'll do it. So a lot of pressure from the Wellington Dukes through the first 20 minutes. They only find the net once. It is Frank Fatucci's 29th of the season.
Joining us is our longtime friend and member of the Wellington Dukes broader community team. It's Lisa Ormond. Lisa, what's your title with the Wellington Dukes?
I'm the player community coordinator as well as the billet coordinator for the Dukes.
Excellent. And with that, Lisa, we've seen lots of pictures on social media, but the players were in schools this week reading books to the kids?
Yes, they were. Yes, I was reached out to by the principal of St. Gregory's in Picton, and they would love to have the boys come into the school and read to the kids on Literacy Day. So we arranged that with them, and the boys were more than happy to do that, as well as some other events as you've seen throughout the year.
Yeah, Derek Smith mentioned to us at the top of the regular season that he really wanted to make sure that they were really out in the community this year. So with that, how many events have the players done, community appearances?
Oh, I think they've done about 13 or 14 events.
And they'll play Oakville and I think North York. There's a chance in front, and Dan Panetta chips it in. Got himself in a good spot right in front of the net and chips home his 15th of the season. And Dan Panetta 1 goal away from doubling his goal total from last season.
He's a player who's improved every season he's spent with the Wellington Dukes throughout his career. And there's number 15 as he's rewarded for the hard work that he always puts in.
Lots of speed up the right side here for Dan Panetta, trying to cut to the net, hit the post, rebound, score! Dawson Ellis follows it up, and spring training's just a couple weeks away. Dawson Ellis in mid-season form as he bats that out of midair to make it 3-0.
Yeah, I was waiting for the bat flip after that one, as that's just a great work there by Dawson Ellis, showing off the hand-eye coordination, going to the net and taking that one out of midair. But another great rush and burst of speed from Dan Panetta coming down that right wing side with a nice little tuck to the forehand. He just finds the post, and there's Dan Panetta with the RBI single to make it 3-0.
Second point of the night for Dan Panetta. Dawson Ellis batting in his 12th of the season. He's also well over his goal total from last season now. 2:25 remaining in the second period. Here's Paul cutting wide, takes the shot. Filippetti the save, rebound, score. Tapped in by James White. And his second goal since joining the Dukes. From the St. John Sea Dogs of the QMJHL, you can make it 4-0. So with 3.6 seconds left, they'll drop the puck to the left of Matt Keeley. Dylan Massey and Braden McKinnon to take it. Massey wins the draw, puck goes into the corner, and time expires. Matt Keeley has his second career OJHL shutout. He makes 36 saves as the Wellington Dukes walk to a 6-0 victory over the Aurora Tigers to start a busy weekend, and a hat trick as well for Dan Panetta on the night as the Dukes really assert their dominance and pick up a big win here.